All right, I might be being too much of a sissy here, but it's kind of fucking hot in this gym. Holy shit. I think they have the windows open with no air on. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's okay outside. It's a little warm, but not nothing crazy. But when you have no airflow, like in a building like this, whew, does it feel way hotter in here than it does outside? And I don't like it, to be honest with you. I don't. And I wasn't gonna bring a change of shirts. Luckily, I did. It was kind of a last minute thing. I just threw a shirt in there, so I don't see this shirt lasting very long. It's fucking stuffy as hell in here. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Like, if you're training hard enough, in my opinion, I don't think you need to crank the heat up or make it hotter than what it should be. If you're training hard enough, you're gonna break a sweat. And how much you sweat doesn't even determine how many calories you burn. I mean, you might burn a few extra calories if you're really, really sweating and you're, training somewhere where it's say, well, hotter than a normal building, 65, 70 degrees, hotter than that. Yeah, you might burn a few extra calories, but it's nothing significant enough, again, in my opinion, to warrant having it that hot. If anything, I think it affects unless you're trying to, you have a specific training you need to do in heat, like if you're a marathon runner, you got to deal with the heat outside, and you're just trying to get used to that. All right, that makes sense. But if you're doing it and you think that it's just, to burn more calories or get a better workout, in my opinion, it actually hinders the workout if you're getting too hot. Like I said, if you're training hard enough, you don't need any exterior things to make the workout even harder. You're gonna break a sweat. You're gonna burn calories. I mean, I think it's a waste of time. But to each your own. Not everybody believes that. Um, but yeah, are you guys ready for an epic fucking chest day? Well, hopefully, what turns out to be an epic fucking chest day. I'm I don't know if it's because I was sick Sunday and Monday, but I'm just dragging ass. I am. Um, but we're gonna make the best of it. And this is the last week that I'm probably gonna go this heavy. Since next week I'm starting my cut. I mean, if I feel good, you guys know how it is. The first few weeks, you're not really gonna feel the depletion. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe a little, but if I feel good enough to go this heavy still next week and the week after, I'll do it as long as I think the sets are viable and worth it. But once we really start getting into the thick of it, um, the weight's gonna start going down substantially, which I don't like if I'm being honest, but that's part of it. I just gotta accept it and know that it's gonna give me what I want. Hopefully. All right, 330 or 335. I still don't know how much this bar weighs. Let's see what I can do. Oh, this feels heavy today. Okay, now this could happen because it happens a lot. The second set could go better, but if it doesn't, I might only do 2 sets with this weight, and then probably go down to 3 plates aside, which is not 315, but it's like, fuck. Let me try to do some quick math. 290, 285, 290, something like that. So nothing crazy, but I want good reps more than anything. So the second set feels worse, or maybe even if it feels the same, chances are I'm going to go down to 3 plates. I think that'd be the smart thing to do. It just feels heavy today. I mean, as soon as I unwrapped it, I was like, whoa, whoa. Today might not be my day, which happens. It happens. So let's do one more and see. Okay, hear me out here. I want to be quick because I've already rested long enough. But you can't tell me that being sick Sunday night and Monday is not having an effect on this whole week. Because I felt it. I felt it all week. I went basically 30 hours without eating. And not only was I not eating, whatever I did have in me, I was throwing up or it's coming out the other end if you catch my drift. So not only was I, not replenishing calories and nutrients, I was getting rid of everything I had in me. So that's kind of a double whammy. So you can't tell me that's not going to have some effect on what's going on here. And I think that's exactly what's happening. Now it kind of sucks because it's the last week that I'm bulking, and I wish, end on a little bit better note than this. Because last week, or was it the week before, whatever it was, I did like 9, almost 10 reps with this, and today I barely got 7. So, you know, you tell me, does that? It seems like that's what makes sense. Here, what's going on here? Um, I don't know. I mean, it could be other things, but I don't think it's a coincidence that I got sick, and all week it's just been kind of. Well, I will say Tuesday, back in bicep. Surprisingly, I felt. I wouldn't say I felt strong, but I felt good. Like I was going through the workout and wasn't really feeling, any lapse in energy or anything. But I did right at the very end of that workout. I did notice it kind of just hit me, and I got extremely fatigued and tired. So even then, even on my good day this week, it didn't last long. Um, so yeah, let's just see what I can do here. I'd like to get at least 7 again. We'll see. Nope, it's not gonna happen. What a bummer. That sucks. Well, there's no sense in me sitting here pouting about it. It is what it is. If every week was well, let's not just say a PR, but if every week you was gaining something, I mean, everybody within a year would be lifting some pretty ridiculous numbers. So, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. So I'm gonna try to be smart here. I'll go down to 3 side. We'll probably do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. if I don't come up off this bench with a massive fucking chest pump, I don't know. I don't know. I need something to make up for the fact that the first two sets did not go like I would like. Just just to say it like that. It just didn't. And it's eating at me. So it is time to pretty much torture myself. That's what's gonna happen right here. Well, this is kind of pathetic. Wow. Even that felt way heavier than it normally does. Way heavier. Normally, even after, say I did 3 sets with that 330, 335, and I did a fourth set with this, 285 or whatever. Yeah, on that fourth set, I can normally control it about like I just did, or even more, and get at least 11. And I didn't even get 10. I think I got 9.5. Wow. All right. I may have to adjust. Well, actually, probably not. I only got one more here. Everything else is going to be accessory. It'll work out. But man, kind of sucks. All right, let me raise this bar and try to do it again. Oh, that's kind of aggravating. You know what? Let's do a drop set, just because. Okay, I'm a little happier with that, but to be quite honest, a little frustrated. This is not how I wanted the last week of bulking to go, but sometimes it's just how it works. It's just how it goes. You really can't do nothing to change it. So I'm just gonna roll the punches here we're gonna move on. Ooh, to something. Um, I like to get into cables if I can. I don't know if anybody's using them or not. All right, damn it. If you can't tell by now, the cables are taken. So we are stuck with this damn PEC deck again. And I say damn, it's a good machine. It's actually a really good machine if you do it right. And even I fall into this trap. A lot of people want to round their shoulders. You really got to pull your chest up. So if you do this right, it's great. But I've just, me personally, I've been doing it so much lately. I'm kind of getting sick of it, to be honest with you. So really wish I could have squeezed in the cables, but it is what it is. Maybe I'm not supposed to today, and that's why this happened the way it did. I don't know. We're gonna make the most of it though. So, uh, hang on. I did 4 sets of. I might do 4 sets here. If not, I'll do 3 and then a drop set, and I might call that 4. We'll see. I know it's kind of cheating, but kind of cheating the system. Um, I don't know. I want to get a lot more heavier, good, good clean reps, but a lot more good heavy volume in. Since incline didn't really go like I wanted to, like I said, we'll see. Let's just do one and go from there, like always. Man, everything just feels heavy today. Shit. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep trucking along. All right, another. We're not gonna do either of what I said. Neither one. We're not gonna do a drop set. I'm not gonna do a normal fourth set with the same weight, but rather I'm gonna do a back down set. So give me like a minute and a half at the most, and I'll probably go up. Would be 60 pounds. Let's do that. I'm not gonna lie, this shit feels fucking heavy today, and this has not felt heavy in some months, but today it does. So we'll do a back down set and move on. I'm not gonna fuck with it. All right, I feel I feel better about this now. I do. Still not ideal, but better. All right, let's go snag the cables. I don't think anybody's using them. Let's see. All right, I'm thinking. Let's just do two more in a drop set. I'm not gonna get too crazy here. I was gonna do four again. No, let's just do two more in a drop set, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll finish with one set of the cable chest press machine. Pretty light. It'll be more or less just to get or just to enhance the pump. Um, we might be done after that. Fuck. That sort of made up for the, I'll just flat out say it, the shitty incline bench, and even the pec deck felt pretty shitty too. This made up for it though. This felt pretty good, so makes me feel a little better. Let's move on to the. I'll do one set. We'll just do one nice little finished set on the cable chest press, and we'll probably check out the pump. Maybe I'll do some deficit push-ups, but if I do, like always, I probably won't even record it. Anyways, let's get over there. All right, laugh at me if you want. I don't think I can even do any kind of push-ups or anything. I'm fucking done. Shit. That was really good. Knowing me though, you give me a couple minutes, I'll still probably try to do some push-ups. It just won't go very well, I don't think. But I'll probably try it. And then we'll do some posing. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I did it. And I survived. And this all kind of adds up. Because what started as some bad incline bench, it was good, but I didn't meet my expectations, let's say like that. Still good. But what started as that, pretty much every single thing except for the cable flies, I got less reps than usual. It felt heavier. And where I'm going with this is, I said I did it. I managed to do one set of deficit push-ups, and I barely got 30. Now these are very slow, probably a 2 or 3 second eccentric, and flex it up for a couple seconds. They're really slow. But normally I get 35 to 40. So even that checks out with how bad. Oh, again, I don't want to use that word. Not bad, but how weak I am today. And in retrospect, and the grand scheme of things, what I normally do with the weight I've worked with today, a little weaker, just a little bit. And it's not, man, it fucking sucks. The more I think about it, it's not how I wanted to end, because this is officially the last workout of the bulk. I'm not gonna work out tomorrow. I'm not gonna train Saturday. I guess you could consider Sunday maybe the last one. Depends how you look at it. But I'm gonna count today as the last one, and I want to end with a good bang. It started off good, chest day, but a lot of the lifts just didn't go as planned. It sucks, but you got to learn to move on, roll with the punches. Like I said, not every day is gonna be. It's just not gonna be what you want, no matter what that is. So you got to learn to kind of, first of all, accept that, and then when those days come, just roll with the punches. Like I said, it's the best way to go about it, and then just show up the next day and hope for a better day. Eventually, that better day will come. But what do you say I start posing before I lose this pump? Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Hopefully, in at least 6 weeks. We'll say 6 weeks. Of course, I'm going to go longer than that with my cut, but I'm saying hopefully in at least 6 weeks when I'm posing, it looks significantly different in terms of striations, um, leanness, all of that, all the good stuff. Like I said, we'll give me at least 6 weeks, maybe even sooner than that. You never know how your body's going to respond, but I'm saying at least 6, and at the most, I don't know. I was going to say 10 weeks, but I mean, fuck, I don't know. I hate to say this, but it's pretty much going to be one of those things where I'm going to decide when the time comes. When I get that 10-week mark, I will. And it's, I had someone in here ask me, well, what body weight are you trying to get to? Really not necessarily any certain weight. Um, it's more of a look. So I'm gonna be looking at myself, and whenever I see what I want to see, that's when I'll call it good. Um, whether I'm 195, whether I'm 215, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's a look. Now, if I was actually prepping for a show, especially in classic physique, then of course it does matter. But it's not the case. So we'll see. 10 weeks, maybe longer. Next week, man. It starts. I'm excited. Until then, let's get out of here and get some rest.